I'd like to dedicate this piece to all those who have heard the word, all those who know someone who's heard the word, and we have a very special guest who's going to come on after me to share in the word heard by many. So this is that piece. Every day since I was a child, I wore a permanent smile on my face. I've been kind and forgiving, loving and understanding all of my life. I've been a good wife, a mother of children, 2 daughters, 1 son, a grandmother of 1. I'm a daughter, a sister, a best friend, and an auntie. And I am the president of my own company, who worked hard within to define lines of integrity. I gave offerings at the church, and I sought no pity nor praise for all the things that I've done. Still, why am I born? You see, recently I found out that an entity has intrusively insisted on inhibiting my body, and I, reluctantly, I am to be its host in receivership of the word. The word? What word? You know, that word. That cryptic word heard by many. A word traditionally carrying no solace, only pain. No preparation, no cure, no understanding. No owner's manual, no long life guarantees, no respect to age, race, social status, or creed. A word that bears no prejudices of any kind, and neither rhythm nor rhyme can find comfort in that word. And so, the doctor begins. Mrs. So-and-so, the test results are in. In addition, the test results show, no, stop. Right there, buddy. I shout in my mind, please, please, please don't say it. I need more time. How could this be? Lord, hear my plea and release me from this entity. And if not, Lord, I will not accept ownership. And I'm refusing to be a gracious host, so please, I'm begging, please do not let that word leave his lips. Okay, how about this? What if I promise to quit smoking? Have tea instead of coffee in the morning. Repent for all of my sins, even those I have yet to commit. No drinking, no overeating, no snacks after midnight. I promise to do things right. Lord, how could this be? Please do not forsake me. For I'm but a single drop of rain chasing rainbows. I'm a pebble in a world filled with mountains. I'm an ocean. I'm a minnow in an ocean of whales, and something do I complain, but all the same, this time I will not refrain. This is a mistake. This shoe does not fit. And let's not start talking about faith or fate. Please do not say it. Mrs. So-and-so, the doctor begins again. The test results are in. In addition, the test results show that, no, stop right there, buddy. Are you not hearing me? I shout in my mind, please, please don't say it. I need more time. You know? Mrs. So-and-so, the doctor says, without a minute's wasted, you have got cancer. Oh my! Why did I ever come to you, Dr. Blue? Blah, blah, blah. Now it's my turn, and I am not hearing you. Yes? Yes? I came to you with concerns, and yes, I asked the questions, but I really didn't want to hear the answer. Mrs. So-and-so, he says without a minute's wasted, you have got cancer. It is said through life's procession, that life comes and goes like seasons. Yesterday, I was a defendant, standing strong as a formidable opponent, defending my body on a battlefield strategically. I'm looking forward to that day when millions of people around the world will say, I am not a victim. I am merely the one chosen to hold a space in life's procession and overcome this obstacle that life saw fit to unfold my way. That special day when millions will say, I am a cancer survivor, a decorated soldier who stood strong against a formidable entity that intrusively insisting on inhibiting my body, which I defended on a battlefield triumphantly. I'm looking forward to that day, for I shall ascend above the words heard by many, for that word will never define me. I would like you to give.
Hi everyone, and thank you, Jnnte, for writing such a beautiful piece. I heard that poem about 2 weeks ago, and Jnnte, I shared my testimony with her and how I got through cancer, and I had to let her know that she captured that in such an authentic way, what it means to hear those words. So I'm just going to share briefly my story. And I just want to say that we all have stories that are continuously being written in different chapters, and I'm going to just share a chapter in mine. So mine begins with my 19th chapter. And I was away at school, and I was starting what I thought was like a new life, and was from kind of a negative environment, and I was making new strides, and I came home for Thanksgiving weekend, and I was sick. I was like bloated and not feeling good. And I think a mom always knows, my mom's like, you gotta check that out before you go back to school. So I went to the doctors, had tests. The tests seemed to exacerbate everything. I started to become really distended. And then the moment came, the moment that Jnnte captured so well, that precipice between life as you knew it and an unknown abyss. And the doctor said to me, you have ovarian cancer, stage 3. And I burst into tears. My immediate reaction, burst into tears because I was so sick at the time. I had a 20-centimeter tumor, and it was generating tons of fluid, so I was very distended, could barely, my breaths were quick and short. And I was like, okay, the rate that this is right now, I'm going to die, and my parents are going to watch me waste away, and that's going to be the end of my story. And so the doctor ran out of there, began to get me a box of tissues, and I'm crying, and I did the only thing I knew to do. I prayed, I was like, Jesus, heal me of this. You can take this from me. And I can't really explain what actually happened in the moments that followed, but I felt like this rush of peace come from the crown of my head, right down to the soles of my feet. And in one instance I was crying, and in the next moment I was like sobered up, and I was fine. And the doctor came in, and she noticed the visible change. She needed to give me the box of tissues, and I just felt I felt strengthened within my throat, and I knew that I wasn't going to die, as strange as that might sound. The weeks that followed, I had chemotherapy. I lost my hair, my eyebrows, eyelashes. I lost like 13 pounds in a week. Yet the doctors would say I was rosy and glowing, and I didn't have the same story that I think a lot of people had. I was very strengthened and really blessed through the whole thing. And what I started to learn, and what I felt God started to tell me, was that I'm healing you of this cancer, this physical cancer, but there's other cancers in your life. Insecurity, jealousy, unforgiveness, those kind of things are like cancers, and they invade your body the same way your mind, your heart, your soul, and they try and take over and run the course of your life. And so through my experience, I was able to heal both physically and spiritually, and I've come out, and I'm a survivor. And so that's my story. And one more thing I want to add too, I had to have emergency surgery during that time, and in that moment, right before the anesthetic comes down, and you are about to be out, and they're gonna put tubes down your throat, all those things that were problems before, they really just fade away. They just fade away, they don't matter. What matters is, am I gonna wake up from this? Am I gonna have the next breath? And that's what's really, really important. So I just want to encourage everyone with those things that you can lay down those arms, to lay those down. And that every day is Thanksgiving Day. Because every day you're breathing and your heart's beating is a day to just give thanks. Okay? Thank you.
Let's hear it again for Jnnte. I have a piece for you.